It's over for me, I know it, and you feel it, and it's about time we get to the bottom of what is going on at Microsoft's Xbox gaming division. Because when division means more than the word gaming, we may be unlocking the key to a problem anyone is yet to crack. Let's finally perfect darkness on this topic.
Ideology behind the OG Xbox seemed to have DNA of people who cared. When did it all go wrong? Let's start with their acquisition of Rare.
What the hell is that?
I'll tell you what wasn't Rare when Micro bought Rare. Terrible games. Perfect Dark Zero, stinker. Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Dicks, yuck. Any Kinect game, get messed up.
It's not even that Microsoft doesn't have the studio's resources or money to invest in big exclusive projects. They own a lot of studios, they just don't use them. Rareware is a classic case of Microsoft underutilizing a studio they acquired. The same people behind masterpieces such as Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, Donkey Kong 64, Perfect Dark, GoldenEye, Killer Instinct, were relegated to fucking Kinect games.
Let the Duke tell you, how on earth could Micropenis have a strong Xbox brand identity when at the same time they were actually serious about games for Windows Live? I mean, come on now, seriously? I was more serious about Duke Nukem Forever at the time actually being finished and coming out. Yeah, let that sink in.
Let's not also forget when Games for Windows Live was released, we also got Windows Vita. Oh, well, thank you so friggin' much. You just live to give, don't ya?
However big you think Halo is, Windows is 50x that, 500x that.
When you're on top of a mountain, wise man once say, only way is down. And at E3 2013, Micro took a huge shit and used it as a snowboard. They called that shit the Xbox One.
Introducing Xbox One.
If you cannot bring your big guns, if you cannot bring the good stuff to your reveal, don't do the reveal!
I have so many pieces of paper here with highlighting on what Microsoft is fucking up. This is an enormous amount of paper.
Yes. No one's gonna be called Xbox One because you're not gonna have any friends because the only person you're gonna be talking to is that damn Xbox.
Do you want a set-top box or do you want a game machine? No use games! No trading games!
Who the fuck wants to?
No lending games on the new Xbox!
PlayStation 4 won't impose any new restrictions on the use of PS4 gamers.
You have not signed into Xbox Online in 24 hours or registered your game. We have disabled your trade-in. You have not signed into Xbox Online in 24 hours or registered your game. We have disabled your trade-in.
20 seconds to comply.
Why? Xbox, why?
No. You now have 5 seconds to comply. 4, 3, 2, 1. I am now authorized to use physical force.
Why? Xbox?
God, I wish that was a dramatization. How embarrassing. We lost some good gamers that day. We didn't realize what we had built, what we had become.
The running theme here seems to be relationships. Wasn't that at the core of the birth of the Xbox brand? An AI and Green Soldier nearly got it on for crying out loud.
You literally could have made me the next Mario. For adults, think of the sales, yet ya sit on me like it's some kind of fetish for ya.
Scalebound was canceled after 4 years, and by all reports was near completion. The game's director, Hideki Kamiya, directed RE2, Okami, and Bayonetta. So what happened here?
Even though Zero pretty summed up my last outing, how hard is it to make a sci-fi futuristic Tomb Raider with aliens? It's because I'm a Ranga, isn't it?
I might not be able to smash as many boxes as I used to, but when Micro shut down Tango Gameworks after the massive hit Hi-Fi Rush, we were all feeling it. By feeling it, he means down in his plums, getting all swollen with a light blue hue to them fresh and juicy, ready for the picking, down at the Micro Farmers Market, special 2 plums for 1. By 2 for 1, we mean the closure of Arcane Studios' Austin Pryor. Micro really gave them the Stone Cold Stunner.
Can't believe. Uh-oh! Oh, no! Stone Cold isn't through yet! He said he wasn't done, Michael! Here comes the rattlesnake! The rattlesnake! Stunner to Val! The rampage continues! Stunner to the referee!
Look, Redfall was terrible, but why release it? Is the perfect dark canning and the closure of the initiative micro-learning. But the common thread continues.
If one wrong move means a studio is terminated, what kind of relationship is that promoting? Mistakes are needed. It's the scientific process, Mang.
In 1984, we filmed half of Back to the Future and realized something was wrong.
Yeah.
And be awarded the opportunity to course correct. New brush strokes could be added.
Before I came along, we had JCVD running around off his head for crying out loud. Changes had to be made. Filming was shut down twice before we got it right.
Tango and Shinji Mikami made Resident Evil. Then he went on to do The Evil Within 2.
Look into my eyes, I want this to hurt. The Evil Within 2 reinvented the horror genre, and then you took 3 away from us. You took art away from us.
And now the Activision acquirement, it's me now up against COD, Doom, Indiana Jones, and Wolfenstein. I didn't sleep there for a while. I got people with blue hair making me for crying out loud.
They've even got rid of Forza Motorsport, a core pillar of the brand. It's over. It's over. One wrong move, and then you may as well be Senna hitting the wall at 220 kilometers an hour.
Like, I don't understand how Xbox headquarters isn't on fire. Like, how are you not on fire?
What exactly is going on here at Xbox?
Lady, if you knew how much I get paid, you'd get it.
I am Master Chef. I love to cook. Haha, jokes. I haven't come close to cooking in 15 years. Haha.
What the hell was that?
Where are the positives? Let me put this simply. Gear of War 2, UE5 Remastered, genius, I know. Yeah. When an AI character of a real character has to call the shots, far out.
Yeah. Think about how hard the Xbox showcase went with like E-Day, the Gears of War E-Day at the very end. Oh my fucking God. It was perfect.
Microsoft canceled Perfect Dark after 6 years and were given a hard time. Let's remember Sony spent 8 years on Concord and $400 million and felt confident releasing it. Let that sink in.
The initiative were put on the market and no one came close to picking it up. And that should highlight how little of a game there was.
The fact that Crystal Dynamics were co-developers of PD from the start should have been a red flag, like the one Michael Schumacher got skiing.
Micro can't even handle Halo, once a core pillar of their brand identity. With dignity and respect across all forms of media, how do we expect anything less anywhere else?
Before we move ahead, let's get this clear. Halo 2/3 multiplayer and Froge is the chef's kiss, beep, beep, boop, boop. However, SP, it's like in a chicken in the oven too long.
Halo 2 and Half-Life 2 launched 2004. Halo 2's IGN score 9.8. Half-Life 2 9.7.
Now, I am being objective. I am. But HL2SP Smoke 2 effort, it's not an opinion, it is fact.
We often forget how super troubled the Halo 2 development cycle was. The E3 trailer and gameplay used a different engine and gameplay that was put together just for the show.
Sir, just folded in inside our formation. I need you to calm down. Additional context. To Rally Point Alpha.
Admiral, you can't let them maintain orbit.
I'm trying, General, but we've lost advantage within the lunar perimeter.
Look your position, man. Proximity 0.
What if you miss?
I won't.
Well, we kinda did miss, didn't we? And by kinda, I mean we were like a sand monkey trying to reverse a camel out the driveway.
But at this point you might be thinking, hey, this looks like Halo and it's gorgeous, so why was this impossible to achieve? Well, one of the reasons lies in the shadows. The stencil shadows used in this demo simply proved too expensive on a larger scale from what I understand. While this demo is real time, it required a lot of tricks and hacks to even run this well, and even still, there's loads of slowdown and tearing throughout. Apparently, Bungie even had to chop out large portions of scene geometry from the city map as well, just to get the frame rate where it is. Of course, we now know that the demo was created specifically for the show, and it was decided shortly after E3 that the entire stencil engine had to be dropped due to hardware limitations. Bungie's ambitions were simply too high. Keep in mind that Half-Life 2 debuted at E3 2003 and Doom 3 was still making the rounds. That Halo 2 could, at least in some ways, keep up with cutting-edge PC games in development felt like a dream, which I suppose it kind of was.
Yep, we lied flat out, and that's with Bungie, I guess. Really, this was one of the first major instances of baked trailers.
Bet you can't stick it.
You're on.
Oh, good God. 2 instances in a fake game of not missing or sticking the landing that obviously refer to the end product, guys. Leave the puns to the drunk squirrel for crying out loud.
Yep, that was Bungie and Micro in 2004. Fake engines and fake trailers. Huge crunch, the start of damaged relations.
I am well versed to speak on troubled development cycles. By all reports, Halo 2 was made in 10 months. And to be honest, you could feel it. Seriously, you could.
And we see this time and time again. Once Micro acquires something, it's as if its soul is sucked right out of it. I mean, they could suck the rings off an octopus, I reckon.
Did Gears of War 3 feel like 1? More or less, yeah. Did the Halo 2 or 3 SP ever feel like Halo 1? If Bungie were given more time, who knows?
I feel like Halo 1 is like Puddle of Mud. Our first outings were great, but everything after that just lived in its shadow, and you know what? That's okay.
Capitalism is great, but sometimes it forces artists down a road they never intended. Not every single successful game, album, or painting needs a sequel.
And of course, Bungie was no stranger to this type of demo either. A similar situation occurred with the original Halo. Before they were purchased by Microsoft, they demonstrated a very different looking game running on the PC at E3 2000, and before that at one of the Macworlds. At least the Halo 2 E3 demo resembles the final game, whereas this original Halo demo really doesn't share a whole lot with the final product that would launch on the Xbox.
Bungie had many chances to reimagine Halo 1, people forget that, and the same goes for Valve with Half-Life and Portal, and Gen Design with The Last Guardian.
I was in development for 8 years. Was my development troubled, or were the devs given enough time to fulfill their vision?
You have not signed into Xbox Online in 24 hours or registered your game. We have disabled your trade-ins. You have not signed into Xbox Online in 24 hours or registered your game. We have disabled your trade-ins. You have not signed into Xbox Online in 24 hours or registered your game. We have disabled your trade-ins.
The balls to call Infinite implies Micro were so confident on this latest entry being a solid foundation for the future. Once again, highlights, you're smoking crack, aren't you? Aren't you?
Whenever I hear a studio is building their own engine, alarm bells should be going off. 343 were yet to develop a good Halo game and then tasked with birthing a custom engine? Wow, wee!
Halo 5, where do I start? Garbage. Absolute garbage, and IGN gives it a 9? I am aware of objective opinion.
343 fucked it up, yeah. And it's like, it's so sad that like anybody's trying to act like these like pitiful ass fucking joke developers that can't come up with a good game in 10 years should be anything more than fired. Like, who the fuck goes to work every day for 10 years and brings out bullshit and then they don't get fired? Like, you do that at your job probably for 3 days, you're gonna get fucking fired. Like, what are you talking about? Like, how is this even a question?
You felt the subcontracting in Infinite. Imagine an artist bringing in someone new for each brushstroke. You lose the vision, every stroke in isolation. They forget what they are making.
Why build 343 to then subcontract large parts of the game? Is it cost? Is it because you don't believe in the team?
All of the above paints a clear picture of poor management, thus poor relations.
There's a reason I do not like this company, but there are some good people there too. Sometimes people see my posts and think, wow, she really doesn't like 343. It's because 343 have done a lot of bad things that no one knows about. I know things that I've never talked about publicly,
Yeah, sure.
some for legal reasons, but I do plan to in the future. It's not just what they've done to Halo, it's also how they've treated the original creators. Some at 343 have downplayed their contributions, trashed their games, and mocked their fans.
Relations are at the core of the human species. War is an outcome when they can no longer hear each other. Halo mirrors such sentiment. The only way forward is to redefine Halo, as God of War did.
A piece of advice, reboot Halo CE and incorporate suit systems similar to Crysis. Give Master Chief all the suit powers from the start.
Build a team of people who care and let them make their own painting.
Consumers don't know what they want until you give it to them. They aren't a part of the dev team.
Now, by people who care, we mean people 38 or above as a suggested but not enforced prerequisite. Look, let's be honest. We want males. Yep, there we said it. 38 or above who are great devs, love Halo. Come on, males just make cool shit. It's true. The nuclear bomb, the peak of male cool shit.
Yeah. After 10 to 20 years, it's kind of like
Flag. Flag.
Yep.
Flag.
It's the same game.
Flag. Flag. Take.
Yep.
it's stale. We need something fresh.
Yep.
Some people in the community are thinking the classic Halo formula is outdated.
The problem is that these people don't want to. I feel like the Halo fans have a very reductive view of the game, and I think that that reductive view has caused the game to not take risks and chances that it should have.
One of those risks should or could be treating the single player and multiplayer as two completely separate entities. It's not 2001 anymore. Copying the DNA of SP to MP just doesn't cut it.
Forcing the hand of developers to make systems that work both in an SP and MP environment, I feel, is devaluing what each can be.
Give the big guy all the suit powers, cloak, extra armor, grenades that shoot from the suit. We need Chief back. Make him OP. I need him to feel again.
Some seem to parade that making a decent game isn't that hard. Then why doesn't it happen more often? You're talking about managing groups of humans after all, with a common goal or belief. One religion never worked for me. You get what I am smoking.
Thanks God, you're right. We chuck organizational names around like they are living entities, Bungie, Microsoft, yada yada, and forget that people are the sum of their parts.
We know that sounds obvious, but sometimes you humans need that reminder. You are burning down Tesla dealerships as if Elon works there. Now who's the Muppet? Muppet!
It's hard to get my sons and my daughters on the same page, on the same team. Cool.
Just look at synchronized swimming. That's only two of you. Sometimes I appear as the old guy with a beard and robe, and sometimes a teapot. I'm God. I do what I want.
Oh, I see. Then everything is wrapped up in a neat little package. Really, I mean that. Sorry if it sounded sarcastic.
It's 5:40 a.m. and in about 1 minute, I'm going to watch the sun come up. I don't know if I've ever done that. Anyway, we're going to try to pick things up and start over. It won't be easy, but we're all together again, and I feel good. I'm not sure if this video is what you wanted, if I hit the social significance or whatever you were looking for, but for what it's worth, thanks a lot. I didn't know what the message was when I started this, but I feel I found it through the process. I found the words, I found the soul, and what it is about, it's about art that has been taken away from the developers and has ultimately been taken away from gamers. That's what all of this is about, and that's just sad, man. That's really, really sad. So I guess this is where I tell you what I learned. My conclusion, right? Well, my conclusion is hate is baggage. Life is too short to be pissed off all the time. It's just not worth it.
But someday, we ought to be able to, because it has already begun.
You have not signed into Xbox Online in 24 hours or registered your game. We have disabled your trade-in.